Hello and welcome to the Wargamer, and you're joining me for another unboxing video where I'm taking a look at some X-Wing products, notably the ARC-170 expansion pack. And you can see this is one of the old ships from the prequel films, which ones that the clone troopers use, and this has been recovered, repaired and retrofitted for use by the Rebel Alliance. And if I just flip this on the back here, you can see the contents. We get 14 cards, 18 tokens, 1 maneuver dial and 1 painted plastic ship with base and pegs. So let's open this up and take a look at the contents inside. So first of all, we have the tokens and the card elements of this set. And we get 2 target lock tokens, we get 6 identifier tokens, we get 3 of each, so 56 and 55, and these are obviously double-sided as well. We also get an evade token, a focus token, a stress token, critical hit token, we get 3 shield tokens altogether. We also get these ship identifier card here that you can see we've got. On this one we've got Nora Wexley and also Thane Kyrell, and then we also have Shara Bay and also Braylon Stram. And finally we also have the actual maneuver dial as well here, which you can see I've built. Now instead of going through all of these on this actual dial, I'm going to bring in one of the paper inserts. You can see all the different maneuvers that the ARC-170 can perform. Quite a lot of green actions, but these are obviously the slower actions, and some of the not very many of the faster actions at the top, the 4 there. It's obviously a very slow lumbering ship, but as we can see from the cards when I look at those, it does make up for it in other areas. So the card quality is actually really nice, as you come to expect. It's the exact same kind of cards that we get in other sets. Quite thick, quite sturdy. The printing quality is nice as well, quite detailed in those, and especially these card bases as well, very detailed in their color coding as well. So that's the tokens looked at. Let's look at some of the cards. So this brings us to the cards that we have in the ARC-170 expansion pack, and we have 4 of these altogether. So we have Braylon Stram, Thane Kyrell, Shara Bay and also Nora Wexley as well. Shara Bay you may recognise as being Poe Dameron's mother, who was featured in the film Force Awakens. Now each of these ships has 3 upgrade slots. We have torpedoes, crew and astromech, and also these last 2 cards also have elite wargear slots as well. Now you may notice from the actual stats of the ARC-170, it is a pretty tough nut to crack. Pointing out a decent amount of firepower, very slow though, and it has 6 hull points and 3 shield tokens as well, which do make them pretty tough in combat. Now, one of the things about the ARC-170 it's very interesting as well, is that it actually has an auxiliary firing arc, which means that as long as you've got an opponent who's within either your front firing arc or your primary firing arc or your auxiliary one, which is this dotted line down at the bottom, you can actually still fire at them as long as they were within 1 to 3 range. So let's move on to the upgrade cards. So here we have the 9 upgrade cards available in the ARC-170 expansion set. We get 2 R3 astromech cards, which allow you to cancel one of your focus results during the modify attack die step to assign 1 evade token to your ship. The recon specialist allows you to assign 1 additional focus token to your ship whenever you perform a focus action. The tail gunner is particularly useful for the ARC-170 auxiliary gun because it allows you to reduce your defender's agility by 1 down to a minimum of 0. Seismic torpedoes allow you to attack obstacles, and then anyone within range of one of those obstacles can get hit. Vectored thrusters, you get 2 of these as well. Also, they give you the barrel roll action to your ships. The Alliance Overhaul is particular to the ARC-170, and this basically gives you an additional attack die when firing in your primary arc, or if you're firing it in your auxiliary arc, you may change one of your focus results to a critical result instead. You also get the Adrenaline Rush here, which allows you to, when you reveal a red maneuver, you may discard this card and basically treat it as a white maneuver, and then we're back to the R3 astromech droids as well. So you can actually make some nice builds out of this, particularly with the Alliance Overhaul card that we've got there as well. And the fact that you can actually assign astromech droids to the ARC-170 is also particularly useful. So that's the cards looked at. Let's move on to the final item in this set, which is of course the ship itself. So here we have the ARC-170 miniature that we get in this expansion set, and it really is a fantastically detailed miniature. All of the individual panels are picked out, not just painted out, they are actually sculpted on, and also the very fine details on the actual engines themselves. Now this is perfectly complemented by the excellent paint job on this miniature. Now X-Wing tends to be pretty good, but this is especially good. It's probably one of the better ones that I've seen for X-Wing. The paint job has obviously been repainted over the years, and sections of paint have flaked off through wear and tear and use. It's definitely, it gives you an impression of an old ship that's definitely seen better times, but it really is a very well detailed and excellent looking miniature. Now the RRP of this set is £17.99, which does make it slightly more expensive than some of the other starfighters such as the TIE fighters and the X-Wings, but it is considerably larger. So in summary, I would highly recommend picking up the ARC-170 miniature, even just for the paint job on the miniature itself. It does fare very well on the table. It's very tough, very resilient, even if it does suffer from a few agility issues. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do let me know in the comments below, and also subscribe to be kept up to date with all of my future videos. And also do let me know what you think about X-Wing being featured on this channel. So until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.